Hello again, YouTube. Truth Man here. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. So I have here 10 reasons why most modern women will / probably should be pumped and dumped. There's this guy, I ain't gonna say his name because me and him ain't never had no run-ins. Like, he was actually all right. I don't know what happened, but he went over to the other side with them, with the ladies, and he makes videos contrary to what we talk about in this manosphere. And he's not monetized yet. Man, come on over here, man. Me and you done dialogue. I know you seem cool, like you seem all right. That ain't working over there because they ain't right. You know, you trying to bring balance to it, but they not right, man. They not good enough for you to be over there taking up for them, man. For real. I ain't gonna even say his name. I ain't got nothing against him. But ten reasons. And y'all know when I get the notes, it's on. Let me fix my collar, man. I only got this coat on because I don't want nobody to see my shirt. These people be trying to mess people up in their personal lives over what we talk about in this space. That's how you know they losing it. They losing the argument. So, me personally, it's not my style. It's just not, like, because y'all know what I always say. What do I always say? What do I always say? I can just, what? Jag. But some dudes won't. And some dudes they don't know how. And some dudes, they just don't want to. So instead, they say, well, I'm going to just get what I can and I'm going to just dump them. They smash these women and block them. I'm going to tell you something, man. You wouldn't want nobody to do that to your daughter. I know I wouldn't. Now, if it ends up where you have to do that, I get it. And I also get why y'all do it. But I'm just saying, like me, I was just thinking about it, right? I said, man, I wouldn't want nobody to do my daughter like that. So I would want my daughter to be the cream of the crop and just know how to treat men, take care of them. But I kind of teach her how to fight. So if she get one of them want to put his hands on her, she can fight him back and then call us. And then, where is he? His family, I mean, like, hey, you seen such and such? No, just kidding. So we're gonna get into this list. I did a short about this same topic, but I'm gonna basically break it down on this list. Only hit dogs holler, ladies. If this list bothers you, it's because it's talking about you. The stuff I talk about on here, a lot of time I don't pinpoint. People just be guilty because they know it's them. They know they doing it. You're trying to be sneaky, but you not as classy as you say. You not as classy as you say. A classy woman ain't gonna spend all her time looking at DICK pics, sending out slit pics. So we're going to get into why they get smashed and dashed, pumped and dumped. And I'm not going to use it too often, but I coined this phrase. Because y'all know I don't be cussing too much, but I was thinking about this and I laughed. Fucked and ducked. They going to get effed and ducked. All I ask is that if you use my catchphrases, that you give me credit. I know y'all don't want me to come up there where y'all at, but still, it's just right. It's just manly. But, number one, most of them just doing too much. What do I mean by that? They doing too much. I just gave you an example. All over social media. The way you criticize your man, the nerve of you to even be on there talking to anybody. These women, they'll try to give you silent treatment, move out, make you sleep on the couch. They sleep on the couch. It'll be an all-out war if they catch you talking to a woman. But they talk to men all the time, and they just try to dress it up. Oh, that's just, come on, are you serious? You serious? You insecure? Stop playing with me, Jezebel. Y'all got to start getting more. If she does something like Jezebel and then tries to flip it on you like it's just you being emotional, just hit her with that. Stop playing with me, Jezebel. Oh, I'm Jezebel now, especially in the church is going or read the Bible, it's going to offend her. Who cares? Stop acting like her. These women, I'm going to tell you something. A lot of y'all girls, they didn't go all the way, but they went to his house, they got in his car, and they did give up like, I can't do this. But they gave up after he put his tongue down their throat and was playing with the fiddle and the violin down there. Fingers all up in there. Probably dirty construction nails too. And you gonna be itching. You gonna be like, man, what's going on? I bet you if some of y'all went to Quest International right now, you got something that you don't know you got. Because sometimes this stuff is a symptom. She'll be like, well, I can't believe you're trying to kill me. Yeah, you did it. So doing too much is number one. You're trying to kill me. I don't do nothing. I don't go anywhere. You're right. You don't. He come over here. Number two, high body counts. Remember, body count is everything they do. I was just talking to somebody last night about that. He said these chicks be saying they virgins, but they done sucked somebody off. They done got fingered. They done got ate. He right. I say, yeah. That's because that's not virgin. I said they gonna remember all that stuff. And it's going to affect their ability to pair bond. Your girl told you she was a virgin. But she be like trying to, you supposedly the first, and she trying to run off that quick. Just because you ain't the first. Virgins be hooked on their first. They don't know if it's small or big. All of them big to them. If they really a virgin. Even if you 3-inch west to a virgin, you're going to be like 30-inch. A real one. So, high body count is number two. Number three, mental issues. Mental issue. This could be anything. This could be a whole wide range of things. That, to me, that double standard, that's like a mental issue. It doesn't seem like it's malfunctioning in the brain. It's like you want to keep him a certain way that you ain't gonna be. That's like, I don't care what nobody say, I'm putting that in that category. Like stuff like that. Number four, time is 9:03. Because of their dealings with Pookie and Ray Ray. Guys be like, she trying to hold me to a high standard. And guys that know how to vet, when they get to talking that stuff, like they trying to have you up here, a dude that know how to vet gonna be like, so let me ask you something. The dudes that you had before me, like where they at? And why you ain't getting with them? Well, I had this one guy named Eric Thompson, and he got 10 years because he tried to rob a bank. And then I had another guy named Peter Weeder, and he got accused of rape, and so he in jail. And then my third one, because I only had 3. Joseph Jackson. He I don't know, I just lost contact with him. Last I heard, he was doing 3 years in jail. But let's get back to you. I need a man who he'll be looking at her like, I know I would. I'd be looking at her like, and in my mind, I'd be like, how can I end this? How can I end this date? You not finna put nobody at no high standard. Them dudes you had was low. You trying to be demanding on the dude that actually showed you some respect. And you treating him like dirt. But you was in love with that Pookie. You did me like this. I can't believe you did me like this. He clapping in the background. Get off the phone. You still on the phone? You think I'm gonna stop? She cried. Oh. Then he be like, 2 days later, he come with some flowers. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know I need to do better, baby. You forgive me? Yeah. She give him some more. Then she see him on Facebook like that. He with his new girl. That's it. She be like, yeah, nigga, you think you gonna have all these girls? I got something for you. And then guess what? Guess who the unlucky one? You. She give you all the choosing signal. You be like, man, she got a fat butt. We'll just say butt. I'm finna keep cussing, man. And y'all exchange numbers. She calling you like crazy. Red flag. You want them to call and show interest. Get right to the point of what they, But she looking at you like you the husband. And she had all them Pookies and Ray Rays. But with all the information that's out there now, people know that them baby daddies, them previous men, is usually red flags. Number 5. Because they kids with other men. They know it could be problems for them. You ain't my daddy. You in my house, though. You ain't my daddy. All right, go live with your daddy. He in jail. All right, then. Who wants to deal with that? And then you start getting older, and they start getting bolder and bigger. Who wants to deal with that? Young kids. I know people that's having problems right now. They kids cool. It's the stepkids. That's why we tell y'all not to be no stepdaddy. And that's why dudes be like, hey, I ain't gonna lie, I be seeing them in Milwaukee. They be looking good. Then you look in the back. And most dudes be like, Jap done scar people. Say no to single mothers. So, you look in the back, or you see her getting out, and instead of going in the store, she turned around towards the other seat, or the other door, and here he come. And not even 4 feet tall yet. You're like, dang, man. Oh, man. So they be like, I don't care. Block. Number 6. Refusal to follow biblical relationship code of conduct for women. What is this? What is the biblical code of conduct for women? Men have rule over them. They gotta respect and accept that. The second one is they dare to be a companion and a helper. And the third thing is they supposed to be subject to their own husbands. And if they not married, then if they're a concubine, whatever they are, they practicing. You still supposed to be that way. Otherwise, what are you? You're Jezebel. They ain't no, I'm not trying to hear it. I'm not trying to hear it. If he's that bad, then dump him. Don't try to get nothing out of him. Because if you dump him and try to get something out of him, you still Jezebel. Dump him and go and find a dude that you gonna follow the biblical code of conduct of relationships with. Y'all should not be liabilities. Kids all grown up and he still gotta buy you everything. The devil is a liar. And that worked in 2001. Believe me, I know. It don't work no more. What's gonna happen is if guys try to be the breadwinner and they ain't got enough bread, when I say enough, I'm talking about 200. If you ain't making 200,000, I used to say 80. But it's been a couple price hikes and jumps since then. You ain't making 200,000, you gonna get pinched. Trying to buy everything. Y'all better have more than one income in there. I wouldn't care if she only making $10 an hour. Take her money, be like, do what you want with half. We gonna take the other half and we gonna save it and put it towards these bills. These women, they want you to go all out for them, but they don't go all out for you. That's unbiblical. Man, them women was walking for miles with a basket on their head. And all this stuff y'all feeding the kids before the man, you supposed to go to the man and be like, it's all right with you if they eat. That shouldn't no man be coming home to scraps. Y'all ain't got no wisdom. You don't need no man. You should be by yourself. Go get you a rose. Go get you a cat and a rose. The cat come up on you with his back. Number 7. Men know they can fulfill their sex desire without hassle. Without having to listen to you talk every second about nothing. Why are you watching a football game? You watched football yesterday. You watched college football. Okay, now I'm watching pro. They know that if they just... That's why a lot of women lately, they try to be stingy. They don't want to give it to you because they know they lose their advantage. But they lose their advantage anyway because we teach guys, if you want to play games, go play games with somebody else. Because if I'm going to play games, I'm going to play PS5. I'm going to play Monopoly. I ain't going to play games with you. I've been there and done that. They want to play games. I ain't doing nothing for a month. Why? Because I just don't want to. Okay. What you mean, okay? You'll see. Take it from me, man. I'm done. I will give account before the Most High God for my actions before I let any of these women use my love for God against me and I can't bust my nuts. It ain't that kind. Yes, I'm a preacher, but it ain't like that, man. You not putting me with them fakes. I changed the world. You not putting me with them fakes who they'll talk one way and then they'll be doing the same thing that you do. I'm going to tell you what I do. I ain't going without sex. When I get my church, if you got a problem with that, you want me to get a marriage license and they take all my stuff? You ain't got to be there. I'll close the doors like I did it before, man. I used to have a church. I done had church out of the house. I done had a church at the YMCA. I closed the doors before. It ain't nothing to do it again and again and again. It don't matter. Because I do it for the Most High and he know he looking at my heart anyway. If he see me, why would I care that you see me? That's why people don't be liking them. Some people ain't gonna like you regardless. But some people respect the transparency that I give them. Ain't nobody show me another man of God or a guy that's professing to be that's more transparent than me. He jagging, but he in church giving sex messages telling you, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. And he at home jagging. And some of them got wives that give it to him and they still jagging. They thinking about that big booty secretary to be having them white dresses on and be flipping over like this. In the back. He picturing himself with her. Oh. And then he come to church talking about why masturbation and is a sin and then porn is all this other stuff. Man, if you don't get out of there, and some of y'all, just because you're not in the church, because you're not in the Bible, y'all be very judgmental. I done start judging y'all. You judging me? I'm gonna be like I told somebody years ago, they was trying to say, you know, you can't do this. And it was something minor too. I said, you can't either. Hit her with that. And she just didn't know what to say. We was at work. I forgot what oh yeah, them dudes looking at a porn magazine. And I walked past, I wasn't even trying to look at it. And she gonna come, you know you can't look at that. I said, you can't either. Well, actually, I could have been like, you know, I can get very philosophical because I know the word. Don't come over here asking me for nothing. She keep looking over here. Try to come over here asking me for something. Not giving you nothing. But we got a lot of beggars in Milwaukee, y'all. Number 8. Yeah, speaking of that, kind of off subject. Chick comes up to me at McDonald's. Young, too. 2 white girls. I mean, you live in Wisconsin and you're white. You gotta be on drugs. You should help the homeless. I'm like, yep, she beats the mud shark. That's why you ain't, look. Y'all know I'm the advocate for us. But some things just be painfully obvious. What type of dudes these girls, they dealing with these dudes who ain't got nothing, who talk like they got everything. They the biggest baller in the world, but they ain't got nothing. If you the biggest baller in the world, why you casing everybody, trying to rob everybody? Because you the smallest baller in the world. You ain't even got a basketball. But yeah, they came up to me. I said, I looked at them. Nah, not today. Number 8, because you're attractive but delusional. And they know this. You got a nice body. Some of y'all got pretty feet. You know, keep yourself up very well. You look good enough for some dudes to eat. But you delusional. You done had some of the biggest sticks in America rammed violently into yourself. Human sticks. And you still think that everybody should open their wallet and drop everything for you. And these guys know this, man. Yeah, they gonna drop their drawers and get, you know, a couple times. They'll mess with you a couple times. But they know how delusional, excuse me, you are. So they not gonna stick around. They know it. You done had 10 inches, 12 inches. You probably done had 15 inches. All the way as far as it can go. And now you trying to tell dudes how they need to be. How you need to be. How do you need to be? Horse hunting? But then telling dudes how they need to be. Sometimes it just be sad, man. And some of these guys never have a family of their own because y'all is crazy. Lazy, crazy, and 3040. Number 8, like I said, because they attractive but delusional. So they look good enough to mess around with, have a little fun, but not to move under your roof. These, like a lot of these women, you can't even let them know where you live. They that crazy. They've been bust your windows out, messing with your car. Take them chicks to a hotel. Number 9, because you're available and offering it. If you don't offer it, you ain't gonna get. This is not 1985. This is not 1995. That's why all of y'all wives, when you divorce them, they're going to be 304s. They're going to be side chicks. Because if they think they finna come out here with these guys that been banging chicks left and right, they think, this is what they think. They think that they going to come out here and he going to choose them because they hard to get. No. He gonna fake like he choosing you. And then he gonna bang you. And he gonna do you like he did the rest. And like I tell y'all guys all the time, don't take none of them back. When they find out how it really is out here, that's them. You just keep focusing on your goal. Shine in her face. If she broke up with you because of what you didn't have or because you struggled with your bills, make sure you get that in order, if anything else. And just get all the things that she will want. All she gonna do is try to take you to court, try to see what she could take from you. Number 10, last but not least, and we're gonna close this out, because being in a relationship with most modern women does not benefit him, and he knows it. You got all type of content creators on here. I ain't gonna name none of them because they don't be naming me. Just talking about this, showing you, telling you. You got charts. People got putting up charts. People writing on boards. People got notes. Classes in session, man. I wouldn't blame you if any dude try to take up for women, you unsubscribe and stop watching this video. I wouldn't blame you one bit. Because he's showing his lack of intelligence. Yeah, I could see if you balance it out, you say stuff like some of these men is bad too. Because that's the truth. But you can't be taken up for them, man. No. You can't. So these guys know that it don't benefit them. They say, they listening to Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels been divorced twice. That, to me knowing what I know, him being divorced twice was the biggest thing that qualified him. I ain't trying to hear nobody that wife is perfectly in order. It ain't got nothing to do with you. That's just what she want to do. That's what she choosing to do. You ain't, man, you gotta give them that ride. A lot of these women done had the ride. Some of them done had it so much, they scared of it. Some of these women don't be doing nothing because they scared. And they be hurting them. Talking about the rod, man. Look, man, I had to tell them dudes in there when I was working at the prison. You could do that all you want. And the main dude that was saying it was his girl was acting up the most. Talking about you gotta put meat in their stomach. This one dude, he said, I ain't gotta worry about nothing because I got 12 inches. But he crying, come on, Howard, man, I was next with the phone. Okay, if you ain't got nothing to worry about, why you got a panty check so strong? That's what they call it, y'all. Panty check. Come on, man. You gotta, baby, you know I love you. You know, I'm gonna be thinking about you all night. But you talking about you got 12 inches. Yep, you got 12 inches of don't matter. That dude with that Mercedes Benz and 6 inches are gonna have your girl, because it's mental. It's mental. They can make themselves like certain dudes. Think about it. They all like the dudes that don't do nothing but dump women. It's mental. So there you have it. 10 reasons why most women, modern women, will get smashed and dashed, pumped and dumped, and FUCKED and ducked. This what they doing to them, y'all. I'm going to show you. They smashing them right, and then they doing this right here.